Hello, this is Crow for SportsGraphology.com, coming from offices in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm going to talk to you about the AFC Preview, who we think is going to win in each division, basically who I think is going to win in each division. AFC West, we're going to start with the AFC West. Los Angeles Chargers win this division. They have Greg Roman as their running game coordinator. They have Mark Trestman as passing game coordinator. They have Justin Herbert. They drafted Omarion Hampton. They got Najee Harris. They got improved receiving core. They have the best defense I've seen in the NFL so far this year. Personnel-wise, Jesse Mentor, I think, is a defensive guru. They win it. They beat the Chiefs in the first week in Brazil, and they go on to win the division. The Chiefs come in second in that division. Patrick Mahomes, defensive coordinators know his tendencies. He's vulnerable to the blitz. He's got another young guy in the offensive line. They have a poor receiving group. I don't think he's unbeatable anymore. Some of the guys have lost a step. Travis Kelce. He's screwed up his marriage and everything else. But anyway, we'll go on. Then the Broncos come in behind them. They have a really solid defense. Bo Nix is in his prime. Sean Payton's a good head coach. Van Joseph's good defensive coordinator. They got Patrick Bryant out of Illinois on the bench as one of the wide receivers they got in the draft. He's a real good wide receiver. They got Cortland Sutton out there. They got J.K. Dobbins running the ball. They got B.J. Harvey. Anyway, they come in there. And next is the Las Vegas Raiders. They completely revamped this team. Pete Carroll, John Spytek. Good thing for Raiders fans. Mark Davis has stepped away from dealing with this team daily. He doesn't get involved in operations anymore. He lets Spytek do it, who is a proven NFL general manager. He was assistant general manager in Tampa Bay. Now he's general manager for the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Him and Pete Carroll are building this team, and they're doing it in their vision. They've got improved players. They've revamped everything. They've got a vision. They've got momentum. They've got, goals, objectives, and they got a much better culture there than they had before. Okay, AFC North. Baltimore Ravens win this. I'll tell you why. Lamar Jackson, 41 touchdown passes. John Harbaugh is a good head coach. They got Derrick Henry. I mean, come on. Okay, Mark Andrews, whatever. All right, Cincinnati Bengals come in second in the AFC North. Joe Burrow, he threw for, I think, like 1.5 million yards last season. And I think 500,000 of those yards were to Jamar Chase. Their defense is bad, but I think they're going to score enough points. They're going to outscore enough teams to get a playoff spot. Third in the AFC North would be the Pittsburgh Steelers, led by 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Why is Aaron Rodgers playing quarterback for the Steelers? It's just ridiculous decisions these people make. Anyway, they're going to be very mediocre. Their defense isn't very good. They don't have a good receiving core. Rodgers can play quarterback okay, but their offensive line isn't that great. Mediocre, yeah, blah, blah. Next. Cleveland Browns after them. They think they're the Kardashians of the AFC, of the NFL. Everything they put out is propaganda. It's a bunch of BS. Kenny Pickett has been traded to the Raiders because Aiden O'Connell got injured and is out for the season, so he's going to back up Geno Smith over there with the Las Vegas Raiders. Good move for the Raiders. Cleveland comes in last. I think Shedeur Sanders does get the ball eventually because they have 40-year-old Joe Flacco out there playing quarterback for I don't know what reason either. They drafted some good running backs. They still have a solid defense, so we'll see what happens. They're a little weak in the wide receiver area. AFC, let's go to the South. We'll go to the South. The Texans dominate the South. C.J. Stroud, they're they're angry. They lost playoff games. They want to get to the Super Bowl. They're led by D'Amico Ryans, a defensive guru, a good head coach, lots of experience playing and coaching with the Niners. They have good receivers. They added some more. They added both the Iowa State receivers this year. They drafted both of them, the starting Iowa State wide receivers. They added Nick Chubb. Anyway, they're going to get it done. After them, Jacksonville Jaguars, led by Liam Cohen, new head coach, offensive coordinator from Tampa Bay. I think Trevor Lawrence has a better year. Brian Thomas has a good year, better year than last year even. And I think their defense is lacking, but I think they score a bunch of points and they beat some people and they maybe even get a wild card playoff spot and they threaten for one at least. Third in the South would be the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones is playing quarterback. Jim Irsay's passed away. His daughters are now leading the organization. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I think they'll lead it a lot better than he did. They already have it going in a better direction than he did. Anthony Richardson is like the third string practice squad quarterback, which is where he should be because he can't play quarterback in the NFL. All right, anyway, they have Jonathan Taylor. They drafted Tyler Warren, 6'6" tight end. They have a decent offensive line. If Daniel Jones gets some time, he can actually hit some receivers. And their defense isn't very good, and that's probably going to be their downfall. All right, then last in the AFC South will be Tennessee Titans, led by Cam Ward. He's got Calvin Ridley and a couple, maybe another receiver. They're pretty weak. Their defense has gotten worse, I think. They're okay on offense. Their overall depth is not good. And they have two Callahans. You can't win with two Callahans. If you have one Callahan coaching, you've got serious problems. If you got two Callahans coaching, your franchise might implode. It might just explode one day. So anyway, then AFC East. Buffalo Bills win that easy like they have for the last years. But in second place, the New England Patriots come in there with Mike Vrabel as head coach. Drake May with his first full year playing quarterback. Does a pretty good job. He's got Hunter Henry, Stephon Diggs, Demario Douglas. He's got some receivers there. He's got some guys running the ball. Travion Henderson, Stevenson. They got improved offensive line. They got Campbell, left tackle, to protect him out of LSU. Vrabel knows what to do as a head coach. He knows in the trenches is where you win the game. And anyway, that's what happens there. The Jets come in third with Aaron Glenn as their new head coach. They got new offensive coordinator. They got Justin Fields as their quarterback. They had the number 3 or 4 defense in the league last year. Aaron Glenn's going to make this better probably. So they play solid defense. They win they lose a lot of close games, but they do okay. Respectful. They're a respected team in the league this year, and that's the way it goes. Okay, and the last team in the AFC least is the Miami Dolphins. They're a mess. Their head coach should be fired. Tua Tagovailoa is going to get a concussion again and be out for the season and retire. They plan for this. They have Clint Ewers is going to lead their team after that. The rookie quarterback out of Texas. I don't like him. I wouldn't have drafted him, but oh well. And the Dolphins they're a mess, and they're going to be one of the probably worst teams, one of the teams with the worst records in the NFL. So, this is Crow for sportsgrapology.com. You can watch us. You can watch us on YouTube, on that website, sportsgrapology.com website, and on Facebook, on Crow's Grapology on Facebook. But we're Sports Grapology on YouTube and our website. Thanks for watching. So that's it. The Chargers, AFC West winners. Ravens, North. The South will be the Texans, and the East will be the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your NFL season.